Yes, people, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Yash Talks Football, if I can get my words out. We're going to talk about football and we're going to talk about England again. A topic that I don't want to bring up and a topic that I kind of have to bring up, really. Now, we play Slovakia in the next round. I thought it was the Netherlands for some reason. I've got them all mixed up because that's how disinterested I am when it comes to England. Other teams, I'm actually well interested in, like teams like Spain, Germany, even Austria. They've been playing some really good football under Ralph Rangnick, and they top their group, which is really impressive. But that means we avoid, I think, four of the big teams on the other side of the draw until we get to the potential final. I think we have Italy on our side, but Netherlands on our side. I think the rest are on the other side. So we somehow can't bottle this sort of path to the final, and if we do, I'd yeah, stuff that I said just has to be repeated, really, if I'm being completely honest. But we're going to talk about not the game that happened the other night, because let's be real, not much happened apart from a dead game of football. I won't even checked into it. That's how disinterested I am. But I'm going to talk about Declan Rice and Harry Kane and their quotes that were sort of put out before that game. Now, first of all, these two have stunk out the tournament massively. Rice has been terrible. Harry Kane's been terrible. I blame the manager and the players equally because, yes, the manager's pretty much handicapping you in regards to our attacking talent, likes of Phil Foden not being good, Bukayo Saka, Palmer. He looks decent the other night, but really, it's down to the players as well because let's be real, they have minds of their own. They're humans. They're not robotic, even though they play like that. They're not robotic people, and we see these sort of players in their systems in their uh, Premier League clubs, and they look decent. The likes of Saka look decent. The likes of Rice look decent. I'm going to use those two as an example because as much as I don't rate Arteta, and he shouldn't be at Arsenal, he has got a tune out of Bukayo Saka and has got him into a system where he has been playing well. Yes, last season Saka was horrible. Let's just be real. But he put Declan Rice into that number 8 and he looks good. When he was in that number 6, however, he was terrible. And when he's been in the number 6 now for England, he's been terrible. But even though I like Declan Rice, I think he's a good player. I think he's a decent player. Very limited, but he's an all right player. He came out with sort of responding to Gary Lineker's sort of quotes regarding to the sort of criticism the former English players have been giving him, and he goes along the lines of, yeah, well, they've worn this shirt before, they should know what it's like. Yet this guy has in his, I think he's 24, 25, in his 6, 7 years of playing football, has won one trophy at West Ham, and he's talking to guys that have won multiple titles year in year out. Gary Neville won trebles. Roy Keane, who else was there? Graham Souness once from us at Liverpool. So many, and even Gary Lineker, likes of the amount of people that I'm naming here that have won trophies. Have also worn that England shirt, likes of Steven Gerrard as well. Referring to them, yet this guy has the audacity to sort of show the arrogance of England, really. And look, granted, I'm not English, I'm from Indian descent. I know, but look, I support this country because I'm born here and I want to see England win. But at the same time, the arrogance that the English fans, the English hierarchy, when it comes to football, like the FA, the manager, but even the players, the fact they feel so entitled. And look, the way they're playing like it now, they look entitled because look, Southgate is a problem. We all know that, but at the same time, these players should know. Look, our manager's not doing a good job. We need to take matters into our own hands, and that's what the best players do. You're not in a system when it comes to international football. You can't. Look, when a system comes off, we see the players that perform and the players that don't. We've seen this with Belgium so many times. Kevin De Bruyne dropping stinkers for them, and that comes up again. I don't know why that does, but if you can even see it, but there we go. Lukaku their whole midfield, Belgium, is stinks, and that's because the likes of De Bruyne are thriving off a system they play at Man City. And whenever Lukaku bags goals in whatever Premier League clubs he's at, it's because of a system that has been put around him. Bukayo Saka is a system player. We know this because whenever he's playing at Arsenal, he has to decoy Ben White going in the overlap, Martin Odegaard in the middle, and he has that support system around him. He can't take on the man, let's just be real. And same with Declan Rice. Arteta's got in the system where he has Thomas Partey or Jorginho behind him, pretty much playing as that sort of between the lines, playing the through balls, playing the quick balls over the top. Declan Rice is that combative sort of number 8. And look, this is showing international football because look, and the fact he's criticising the likes of Joe Cole and that, not Joe Cole, I'm sorry, Gary Lineker. It's unnecessary, really. And he got Harry Kane, and even look, the whole England squad is saying, "Oh, you got to support us, you got to get through us, got to get behind us." Even though there's people that travelled out to Germany to watch you, you're being paid to play for England. You're being paid by your club. That should be enough confidence, really, to sort of spur you on to win. But yeah, that's just sort of symbol and a sort of arrogance that this English team had, really, and that England have in general, because the amount of fans that want us to sort of expect us to win this tournament, which look, having that sort of high expectation is good, but at the same time, when it comes to England, it's pretty much arrogance, really. But look, we're not going to get anywhere with this team. We got Slovakia on the next round, I think, anyway. That disinterested, probably go through. Then I think it's Italy or Switzerland, I believe, in the round after, so that's going to be fun. But yeah, it's a long tournament. I'm just enjoying the other teams playing football. To the Austria as well the other night, very good. But yeah, remember, like, sub and share in the comment section below. Let me know what you thought of the sort of Declan Rice, Harry Kane comments as well. Yeah, it's not a good state of affairs for English football internationally, or even in the Premier League. Let's just be real, that league's dead. But yeah, it's a video I had for another day. Make sure you go check it out, and why the Premier League's overrated. But yeah, remember, like, sub, share, and I'll see you lot in a bit. Southgate out, Arteta out, that whole team out.